there are ways to cut down on meal prep time and still serve up healthy dishes. Joining us now with a quick crock pot recipe is Bloom contributor, registered and licensed dietitian nutritionist, Wendy Wesley. Hey, Wendy, how's it going?
Oh, great. Thanks for having me.
I'm always excited because the things that you bring in, I know they're healthy, but they're still full of flavor.
Yeah, and they're easy because I don't want anyone to sweat too much in the kitchen.
I don't want that either. So what are we making here today?
So a couple years ago, I was in the store and I saw these on BOGO. These are pork tenderloins, and they're sold in 1 pound to 1¼ pound increments. They're not expensive. I think this one was $6.99.
Oh, wow,
this
that's
whole thing,
great.
yeah, $6.99. And when they're BOGO, I get them and I freeze them.
Ooh, I love it.
What I do is I throw it in my crock pot with a little bit of barbecue sauce, a little bit of mustard, some chili powder, and maybe a little bit of water or vinegar. Put the lid on, walk away.
And that's the beauty of crock pot meals. So you can just, before you head out the door in the morning, you throw it all in there, and then it just does the work for you.
It does. And you know, one thing I don't like about slow cooker or crock pot meals is some of them ask you to brown the meat or cut a bunch of onions. And so I found that at 6 o'clock in the morning, I don't want to brown meat and I don't want to cut onions. And I said, what can I do in a crock pot that I just throw it in, walk away, and then go put on my makeup and get ready for the day, and I'm not smelling like onions and brown meat, right?
Right.
So this fits the bill. 4 hours on low or 2 hours on high. I prefer to go low and slow, and 4 hours it is ready to go. It's fallen apart or it's shredding. Here I have it in chunks, and I love to have it in tacos.
Tacos. Okay, so talk to me about some of the health benefits of what we have on this plate here.
So this is a very, very lean protein. This tenderloin is a very, very lean protein. And then what I have is this beautiful kind of, it's called cowboy caviar, but or a salsa that can go on it. And then I love to put, this is just deli coleslaw. I didn't make this. I bought this at the deli. This is just deli coleslaw that I put on top.
You know, I like that you're changing what some people may think about. You have to buy every single ingredient fresh, and every single thing has to be separate. You can buy it already like that.
Already made, and then even something like this is available at almost every time I've gone to the deli. Some version of this has been, so, you know, there's a lot of fresh prepared foods in the deli. If you don't feel like chopping onions or peppers, it's already chopped and in the produce department. There's a lot of ways to inexpensively, now think about how inexpensive this meal is. I mean, a couple bucks for the coleslaw, $6.99 for this, a little bit of money here in the tortillas, and away you go.
Wow. And so how important is it for you to eat healthy and know that that's also going to help your body overall to get the rest and the relaxation that it needs?
Right. This is, in addition to a time saver, this is very, very high in fiber. Got lots of fiber here. These are high fiber flour tortillas, and we've got good minerals, vitamins, antioxidants here. Restaurant food, I love restaurants, but restaurant food is different. It's out of sight, out of mind, and preparation of food in restaurants is different than your own hand. Your own hand will be much more judicious, and so you will tend to eat fewer calories, higher fiber, more fruits and vegetables than if you are relying on takeout weeknight after weeknight after weeknight, which the bills add up big time. Another use for this, I like to take this and shred it and put it on a baked potato. Oh. That's another great meal, and that's a meal. You're done.
That's a meal right there.
That's a meal right there. A great baked, I love potatoes. Nothing wrong with potatoes. Eat the skins, great fiber. Another thing I like to do is shred this, and it becomes the protein for a grain bowl.
Wow. There's so many different ways that we can use this. I like that it's healthy, it's quick, and just easy.
Yeah.
Easy. That's my favorite word.
And the other thing is if you can
throw
cook
a little
this,
green on there.
Throw the little green on this
there
in here.
Go.
And also, if you can get this done in advance, if you do this on a Sunday, you've got it all week to play with.
Perfect. All right, Wendy, thank you so much for being here with us again today.